ang, ing, ong, ung. And over here we have ank, ink, onk, right? Do you hear the difference? You can hear the difference, right? The k and the g. Okay, so on the sheets, this is a similar exercise that we've been doing, right? Gomi, oh, hi Gomi. Sorry. So we're gonna do, but before you start, don't start yet. We're gonna do the first few together, okay? So, okay, so this word, what letter does this word start with? What letter?
B.
B, right? B. The letter is B, right? Starts with a B. And we have an A and K, right? A and K. Okay. So we're going to have... Okay, so what's the first letter?
B.
B. How do you say that?
Ba.
Ba. Good. What's the vowel?
A.
What's the letter?
A.
The letter is A, right? And what's the sound of the letter? Ah, right? Ah, good. So we have B, ah, and what's this sound? Ink, right? So we have B, A, and K. So how would we say this word?
Bank.
Say it again? Bank. Right? Bank. With the hard K at the end. Bank. Right? Now if you see at the end, you have bank and bang. So now everyone say the word bank. And now say the word bang. Right? You hear the difference, right? Bank. Bang. Right? That's the NG, right? Okay. So let's look at the second one. What do we have? T. A. N. K. Okay, so what's the first letter? T. And what's the sound? Right? And what's the vowel? What's the letter? A, right? And what's the sound? Ah, right? Ah. And what's the last sound? Ink, right? Ink. So we have ink. How would we say this? Tank. Right? With the hard sound, the K. Tank. Okay, now let's say tank. Tank. Tang. Right, you hear the difference, the K and the G. Okay, let's do number 3 together. So what do we have? S. A. N. K. And what's the first letter? S. And what's the sound? Right? And what's the vowel? The letter is A, right? And what's the last sound? Ink, right? Ink. So we have S. Everyone. S. A. Ink. So how would we say this word? Sank. Right? Sank. Sank. Now everyone, sank. Sang. Right, you hear the difference. The K and the G. You have sank. Sang. Right, that's the difference between the K and the G. Okay. So now let's. Okay. Number 4 is a good one because there's a TH in there. Okay, so what's the next word we have? T. H. A. N. K. THANK. Good. So now, what is the first sound in this word? What is the first sound? So I want you to think about this, right? TH. How do we say that? Right? Gonpa, do you see that? TH. Right? So you put your tongue between your teeth. Right? You actually stick your tongue out of your mouth. Right? So we have, and what's the vowel?
A.
Is A. And what's the last sound? Ink. Ink. Good. So now let's do this one together. So we have the TH, which is A. Right? So let's do it again. A. Sounds hard to split up. So how do you say this word? Say it again. Thank. Right? Like thank you. Thank you. Thank. Right? Thank. Okay, now let me ask you this question. So if the soft TH sounds like this, listen, and the hard TH sounds like this, right? Which TH is this? Soft, right? Yeah, soft, because you don't have that sound, right? Good. So now let's do the difference. So with the K, we have thank, thank, Gonpa, thank, and we have thang, which is the G, right? Okay. So now that we've done the first four, in your groups, I want you to work on this, okay? With each other. And Anna, me, and Daphne will walk around and help, okay? So you guys do number 5, okay? And it's a short I. All of the vowels are short, okay? Okay? And I think next week we're going to start reading, okay? And there's a book called All the Way to Lhasa, okay? Which is a book that's a story from Tibet about a boy who is walking to Lhasa, okay? So we're going to start reading this next week, and Daphne is getting everyone a copy, okay? So each of us will have our own copy, okay? So...
And the next book we'll read will be about Honduras.
And the next book we'll read will be about Honduras for Jose, okay? So we'll do Tibet, Honduras, and we'll go back and forth. So if you have any questions about this week, ask Daphne or Anna. They'll help you, okay?